Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Plus and welcome back to the show of shows, the wrestling show. It isn't Friday night, but the wrestling does not stop, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Mayhem. We are here, we are live, we are in living color, and the entire WWE Universe is ready for what's to come as we have one hell of a night with Pretty Deadly in action as they had one hell of a successful debut last week. They will be continuing the momentum this week, but what we will be starting the show off is the Samoan submission machine. He is Samoa Joe, but later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be split screen interview as Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley have a world title match coming up at WrestleMania. They're going to be having some words for each other, and inside your main event, and with a 20-minute time limit, it's going to be Claudio Castagnoli going against the Great White, Sheamus. It's going to be damn good, ladies and gentlemen, but like I was saying earlier, to start us off here tonight on our episode of Mayhem, we are in Seattle, Washington, and we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. As you see, the Samoan submission machine 2 weeks ago, this very man went in to a main event match with Bryan Danielson and shocked the entire world that Samoa Joe not only walked out your winner, ladies and gentlemen, but Samoa Joe can successfully say that he is one out of not many men that have defeated the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, and he did it, earning a ticket to WrestleMania as he will be joining 3 other superstars to go in a fatal four-way match, for the newly North American Championship that we have to crown coming up at WrestleMania. It's going to be damn good, ladies and gentlemen, but Samoa Joe is going to be kicking us off here tonight on Mayhem with some words on his mind for the WWE Universe following that win. I can only imagine what Samoa Joe has to say coming out of that, as that was one hell of a victory for Joe. You know, for weeks I've been trying to figure out, what should I say to the WWE Universe? What does everybody want to hear from Samoa Joe? You know, after the qualifying matches last week, things kind of died down when it came down to the talks for the North American Championship. But the truth and the fact of the matter is that right there is a no-no. That right there is starting off things on what you call a bad foot. And Samoa Joe won't be doing that, because Samoa Joe will be walking out of WrestleMania North American Champion, and it will be the only championship you talk about from the time being. You see here, I'm going to bring Season 3 into a certain prestige, a certain level of prestige that it hasn't seen yet. Mayhem, it's just on its cutting edge, barely touched the year, and I have been on the forefront of it. I have called this Friday Night Joe each and every single week, because that is exactly what this show is. It is Friday Night Joe, and the only thing to make it greater, the only thing to put the cream on the crop, the cherry on top of the ice cream, the only thing that'll make mayhem is Samoa Joe with a championship around his waist. And WWE, they didn't want to be loud about it. They didn't just want to crown Samoa Joe with a championship, so they made me work for it a little bit. But I'm going to give you guys the spoiler, the only spoiler that matters for March 17th, and that is Samoa Joe is going to walk into WrestleMania. He's going to beat the AJ Styles, and he's going to beat the Chad Gables and the Seth Rollins of them. And Samoa Joe is going to walk out North American Champion, your first and your only, because once I get my hands on that gold, I am not letting go. Well, I mean, wise words from the Samoans. Oh man, wait a minute, what the hell? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Samoa Joe was sharing some words to the WWE Universe, but one of the other men that's inside that fatal four-way match is Chad Gable. And Gable is here tonight for what reason, I have no idea, but he is here and he is confronting the Samoan submission machine. I don't know if that's smart. You know what your problem is, Joe? You're all talk. And at WrestleMania, you're looking at the next North American champion. Because I'm not here to talk. I'm here to wrestle inside the wrestling ring. not talk about what I'm going to do. So Samoa Joe, how about you put your money where your mouth is and you fight me right here, right now. You want to end your career early? Fine. It's your funeral. Somebody get us a referee down here and ring this goddamn bell. Is this gonna be official? Well, we have a referee running down to the ring right now on our ringside, and I think this match is gonna be official, ladies and gentlemen, as Wade Barrett has gotten the sign off from William Regal, and that was very quick. And oh man, Gable throwing himself at Samoa Joe, and Gable making it short and sweet as Samoa Joe sending his mission statement going into WrestleMania. And Chad Gable saying, listen, he's not here to talk, he's here to wrestle inside the wrestling ring. As beautiful work there by Chad Gable. As we know, Mayhem is such of that wrestling show, more of, we see segments, we see cinematic things, but when it comes down to the in-ring work, it happens right here on Mayhem. The green brand has built its name being all about it, and Chad Gable wants to make sure that it stays just that. And wait a minute, Samoa Joe now looking to choke out Chad Gable. The fly is finally caught in the trap, and look at this now, Chad Gable out like a light. Is he going to get out here as Samoa Joe has that coquina clutch in? Is this a preview to WrestleMania, what we are going to see at Mania for the North American Championship? As Gable nowhere to go, nothing to do. And wait a minute, what? Chad freaking Gable, what? Gable fighting out of it. Gable being a few among many men to get out of that maneuver, and look at that. Taking Samoa Joe to the other side of the ring. If I haven't said it before, I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen. The in-ring work by Chad Gable, the smarts by Chad Gable is definitely on display here tonight, right here on Mayhem. Samoa Joe blocking off Chad Gable there. Beautiful takedown there by Samoa Joe. Now let's talk about the words from Samoa Joe real quick as he goes into a cover. Is this one going to be it here tonight? No. Gable gets a kick out, and man, Samoa Joe sending a damn good mission statement going in to WrestleMania, letting the entire WWE Universe know exactly what kind of post-WrestleMania it's going to be. Beautiful power slam there by the Samoan submission machine, and Gable blocks him off there. Beautiful block off there by Chad Gable, punch to the face there, and wait a minute, Samoa Joe knocking down Gable with a kick to the gut there. Gable with nowhere to go, nothing to do, as Samoa Joe has him, brings him up against the ropes now, looking to use the ropes to his advantage, and as he's punching him, having those ropes bounce back, the momentum there by Samoa Joe. Great ring awareness, using the ring to his advantage here, As Samoa Joe, what does he have in mind here? Oh my God, just throwing Gable's face right into the mat. This is the type of, aggressiveness that Samoa Joe said he was ready to bring to the WWE. But look at this now, Gable bringing him into the corner, beautifully executed there by Chad Gable. And Gable, wait a minute, Gable, he could be lining up for his signature maneuver. Is he going to do it? Yes, he does. Follows through, bridging him. Suplexing machine, no. Joe kicks out, but I think Gable wants more as Gable runs through. The crowd chanting fight forever, and for damn good reason, as Gable is bringing the fight to Samoa Joe. And wait a minute, could he be lining up Joe for another one of those beautifully done suplexes? No, Gable. Wait a minute, Joe says no, but wait a minute, Gable moves out of the way. Gable moves him out, but Joe moves him out of the way. These two men all over each other. Gable now. Gable getting caught in the combination of Joe. Eat my words, as Gable now bringing Joe right off of the ropes. Beautifully done. Into the cover, 1, 2, and no! What a hot start to Mayhem, as Gable has been throwing all the momentum to Samoa Joe, and you can't blame him, as now he is lining up Joe for the submission. Will he line him through? Will he get it done? Follow through, suplex! Gable to put him away, and wait a minute, that's Rollins, Rollins takes down Gable. Wait a minute, this matchup is the bell growing. The matchup is over as Joe's down. Rollins now, Falcon's Arrow. Rollins being the third man inside this fatal four-way match coming for WrestleMania. Lining up Joe, curb stop. The Architect has a plan, and a plan followed through tonight as Seth Rollins stands tall. But wait a minute, that's AJ Styles. Styles staring down Rollins as Joe's back up to his feet. Oh my God, wait a minute. I don't think Rollins realized Samoa Joe staring him down, but Rollins moves out of the way. Great ring awareness there by Rollins, but Styles kicks off Rollins there as seems like Styles used Joe as a, wait a minute, as a distraction as Styles now. Styles clash. Styles clash to Samoa Joe, and the hype is real, leading to the fatal four-way of all fatal four-ways for the North American Championship. It'll be Gable, Styles, Joe, and Seth frickin' Rollins. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we will see Pretty Deadly in action. Yes, boy, they made one hell of a splash last week right here on Mayhem, and they're going to be coming back for round 2 as they will be taking on the OC coming right up next. And ladies and gentlemen, just as a reminder for your main event with a 20... And ladies and gentlemen, with a reminder, inside your main event with a 20-minute time limit, it'll be Claudio Castagnoli going one-on-one with the Great White Sheamus. How was Sheamus fare in his first match back here in Universe Mode for the first time here in 4 months' time? Find out in your main event. Listen, Monday didn't happen the way you guys expected it to, but how we ended Raw is how I want to go into Raw this Monday. The Judgment Day for too long have sat on the sidelines and just stayed in the back. We're not staying in the back any longer. We are the WWE. The WWE is ran by the Judgment Day. And the entire world is about to see that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in the Mayhem Zone as it will be the OC taking on Pretty Deadly right here tonight on Mayhem for you guys. The OC hasn't had the best of luck here in Universe Mode when it comes down to their string of wins and losses. Their losses definitely outweigh the wins, but tonight can be a difference maker for the OC as they were a team that joined us back here in April of Universe Mode. And they have been slowly climbing the ranks here in the tag team division. The last tag team championship match that they were in was at the Fully Loaded pay-per-view when they took on the former tag team champions, the Usos, and what a matchup that was. But since then, it just seems like the OC can't really find that rise to the top. Now tonight can be that difference maker, as we've seen a lot of teams have come out the woodworks, the Shield being them, the Brawling Brutes getting a Mania match. I mean, it's definitely building up here towards Mania as we are trying to make this the grandest pay-per-view of them all. We are trying to fill up the card as much as we can, ladies and gentlemen. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They made a pretty good impression on the WWE Universe last week. Yes, boys, it is Pretty Deadly, as Pretty Deadly is here, ladies and gentlemen. And what a different team, to say the least. They're more on the joking around side, but last week they definitely got the job done against the Undisputed Era. Now, we did get some help from one megastar, but at the same time, let's talk about the in-ring work these guys put on. These guys, charismatic to say all least, but when that bell rings, there is a different side to them, to say the least. And that right there, only thing I can follow to say with that one is yes, boy, as this one is going to be very, very interesting. The OC tangling up here with Pretty Deadly. I want to remind you guys once again, as I was just talking about it a second ago, last week when Pretty Deadly went 2-on-2 with the Undisputed Era in their debut match. I want to say it was a damn good match. It was. And that big boot, man, that right there was all she wrote. Plus the distraction from LA Knight coming to play and helping them out, sitting down Adam Cole. That gave Pretty Deadly exactly what they needed for the 1, 2, and 3. And that is exactly where Pretty Deadly lies as number 9, in the rankings right now here in Universe Mode, as we will have an official rankings coming out here in Universe Mode very, very soon. So just to let you guys know that Season 3 is going to be giving you guys a whole hell of a lot, and rankings will definitely be one of those things. So anyway, the Pretty Deadly team here in Universe Mode pre-WrestleMania is the 9th ranking here in Universe Mode, as the tag team division is slowly moving up those ranks, and the OC is number 10, the OC is number 8, as the Undisputed Era team of Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly is number 10. So it's going to be very interesting here tonight to see who really walks away with the victory, as these two teams are gearing up, and it's going to be Kit Wilson starting us off here with Luke Gallows. Look at this now, Gallows, beautiful uppercuts here by Luke Gallows, starting off heavy, not going easy here, and this is what I expect here by the OC, hard-hitting individuals to say the least here in Universe Mode. This is exactly what we expect here in Universe Mode, you know what I'm saying, coming from the tag team division, especially being post-WrestleMania coming up very, very soon, as yes, a lot of people are looking forward to WrestleMania, but if I'm the tag team division, I'm looking forward to that post-Mania. We already got the tag team match figured out for Mania. I'm looking forward to what's coming after. DIY, FTR, or the Usos, whoever walk out champions, they're gonna need challengers, and if I'm one of these teams, I'm thinking of that plate. But look at that now, Luke Gallows, beautiful, beautiful work here as he is keeping up the momentum, tagging in Carl Anderson and Kit now going for a drop kick. Both men missing out there, as like I was saying earlier, I'll say it again, ladies and gentlemen, if Pretty Deadly is able to defeat the OC here tonight, they'll place in the number 8 rankings here in Universe Mode, and that'll be them slowly building themselves up. As look at this now, beautiful slap to the chest there by Kit Wilson. Oh man, beautiful punch to the face there, as now Kit has something big in store here for Carl Anderson as he brings him down with a beautiful sidewalk slam there. Not playing any games here tonight. You know, this is exactly what you expect here from the young guns, being Kit Wilson, Elton Prince. You know, these guys doing what they do every single night, wrestling, training. This is exactly the kind of work that you expect from these kind of guys. You expect that ethic, you expect them to go hard every single time they step into the ring, at least for the first couple of months, especially the first couple of months. This is where they're really getting looked at. And wait a minute now, look at Carl Anderson. Oh man, look at that, Carl Anderson getting knocked down there by Kit Wilson. Wilson has something still big in store here for Carl Anderson, as I ate my words there. Anderson being the veteran here tonight, knocking him down. Beautiful work there. So man, now firing away, and beautiful Irish whip into the ring. Oh my God. Now looking for a tag here. Is he going to be able to get a tag connecting with it? Oh man, he makes me eat my words as he's switching it up here, as Carl Anderson is. And like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes down to the OC, they haven't had the best of luck here in Universe Mode either. You know, them winning this matchup, that'll keep their place at number 8 on the rankings, but it'll give them opportunity to grow. Definitely more opportunity to grow than they have been. They've just been stuck in their spot. And oh man, beautiful sub power from the corner. Is this one going to be it here? Is Carl Anderson? No. Kick out at one there by Kit Wilson. Not a lot of life left in the tank. He's definitely going to want to make sure he gets that tag, as he's trying to desperately reach Elton Prince, but is he going to be able to get him, as Luke Gallows is in? Elton is in. Beautiful work there by Kit Wilson. Wilson has hops for sure, and Wilson knocks down the Big LG. Big LG, he was the first man to enter the ring, and now it seems like he's getting his rent to do, as look at this, Elton Prince has been ready to go. Corkscrew uppercut, couldn't get the big man off his feet there, as Luke Gallows knocks him down. Beautiful work there by Gallows, and a big headbutt there by LG. You know, Doc Gallows, this is that more serious side that AJ Styles was talking about, him wanting to bring out of the OC. And as we've seen earlier tonight, AJ Styles making his face known, as he went right after Samoa Joe, standing tall after the 4 men went at it. And now look at this now, OC, beautiful work there, dropping down Elton Prince. I said it before and I'll say it again, if the OC can win this matchup, move up that ranking. Now look at that! That is where careers go to die. The cow, no. That machine gun kick, the bullets were locked and loaded, and he shot one right into his head. Cutter by Anderson into the cover, but is it Kit Wilson going to get there? He does. Wilson gets there in time. Beautifully done there by Kit Wilson. His tag partner definitely needed him. I can, confidently say that after that cutter, I don't think he would have survived. And oh! Elbow drop from the top. It seems like Carl Anderson's busting out all the old school moves tonight from his repertoire, and no. Once again, Kit Wilson being a little faster than the Big LG here tonight. As Carl Anderson going to the outside, thinking things through, going back in, but that move right there, that little maneuver might have been the thing that cost him, as Elton Prince looks to do some more work here. Beautiful maneuver to the neck there by Elton Prince. And you see the cocky attitude by Pretty Deadly is definitely coming into play. Corkscrew uppercut. A little bit of a receipt by our boy Carl Anderson, as oh my God, Kit Wilson tried to hit one, or did hit one, on the Big LG earlier tonight, but Luke Gallows was not able to get down. And oh man, look at that. Look at that, man. This is like, again, tag team work being done like this. Luke Gallows back in here, keeping the tags fresh, keeping the momentum going on both sides. That is exactly what you want to see. As look at this now, Luke Gallows, what does he have in mind here? Big neck breaker. Beautiful neck breaker there by Luke Gallows, to Elton Prince. As Prince now gets the tag into Kit Wilson. Beautiful work there. Wilson's finally back in, and he's ready to go as he drops down the big LG. Man, oh man. 2-0. Right when you think it's over, they just surprise you more and more. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly what we expected to see. Gallows now looks to put him down, looks to put him away, but Elton Prince right in the nick of time, able to save his tag team partner. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, talk about a better tag team partner. If Pretty Deadly continue to do things like this, ladies and gentlemen, they're looking at a long and fruitful career here in Universe Mode. Having each other's back is the only way to go. And look at this now as Luke Gallows looks to make me eat my words, as he is right now the solo man in the ring. Is low. Big boot there by Gallows. Gallows with a thunderous boot that the entire WWE Universe could hear all around the world. And oh, Gallows, what does he have in mind here? And oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling it, and the WWE Universe is feeling it. And can you blame them? A man on a mission. Beautiful. Look at this. Gallows locking that claw into the neck. And oh, man, look at that. Oh, that claw was locked into the trap. You see, ladies and gentlemen, if he was able to get that maneuver, done right there. I feel like that was another situation we were looking at, where it was all she wrote. Can Gallows follow through with this one? All he needs to do is go for the pin. For some reason, not going right for it. I would have went for it right when Kit Wilson was down. And oh, wait a minute now. What does Gallows have in mind here? And oh, beautiful work there by Luke Gallows. And oh, Gallows not playing any games here as Gallows now. Oh, big kick there to the midsection there by Kit Wilson. Wilson not the legal man in the ring, but he's looking to help out his tag partner. Beautiful maneuver. Wait a minute. Kit Wilson is the legal man. I was completely confused. I am so sorry. I was completely confused. As Elton Prince was in the ring, Wilson stole the maneuver of the big LG, but now Luke Gallows up and down, choke slam. Gallows bringing him up to his shoulders. Boom, oh my God. Absolutely impeccable. 1, 2, no. No. Right when you think it's over, they just do more and more to surprise you. As Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson have been absolutely on one here tonight. Talk about keeping your spot in the rankings. They do not want to go anywhere anytime soon, and you cannot blame them. This is that mentality that we were looking to see here in the division. And oh, wait a minute, Gallows supporting Anderson as Anderson went sky high for the one time, and Anderson not doing his work to Kit Wilson. Wilson hurt, not knowing what to do or how to do it, and you can't blame him, ladies and gentlemen, as this is the OC keeping their spot, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this now, Kit Wilson has something big in store here as he's trying to make Carl Anderson tap out here tonight. Is he going to be able to make him tap out here tonight on the green brand known as Mayhem, as they are bringing the wrestling? And oh, Anderson brings Pretty Deadly member Kit Wilson down, and a corkscrew uppercut for the one time. Beautifully done there by Carl Anderson. Anderson can do it, ladies and gentlemen. He can line him up for the beginning of the end, and I eat my words there as Luke Gallows helping him out as Kit Wilson was trying to find his way out of the OC's corner. Fish in a lion's cage, in a lion's tank right now. Look at this, and beautiful. Oh man. Look at this now, Luke Gallows into the cover. No, drop kick by Elton Prince right there to save the day, and he's going right after Carl Anderson. Before Anderson can get to him, he is making sure he stays on top, but I eat my words there as Gallows takes him down. But now look at this. Gallows takes down Kit Wilson. Elton Prince found a way to get back up to his feet. If Kit Wilson can get the tag in, then that'll do him justice. As now, look at this now. Beautifully done. Gallows feeling the momentum, turning his attention right to Elton Prince. Up and down. Sidewalk slam on the apron. Gallows is feeling it. Gallows is bringing that pain here tonight. And wait a minute. Gallows just got caught. He just got caught by Kit Wilson into the cover now. Man, oh man, right when you thought it was over, ladies and gentlemen, they just surprised you again. And when it seems like here tonight, big lariat there by Kit Wilson. I mean, come on. Second match here in Universe Mode, and Pretty Deadly is, they're showing and they're proving, they are proving here in the WWE that they are all that matters. And my words again. Look at this now. Carl Anderson going to his respective side. Kit Wilson going to his side, but I eat my words as Elton Prince turning his attention to Carl Anderson. Luke Gallows getting brought right back into the ring by Kit Wilson. Elton turning his attention right back down to the LG as this is right where Pretty Deadly wants to be, ladies and gentlemen. But I eat my words there as Luke Gallows may have got some more momentum. Beautiful sidewalk slam. Following through, making sure you have some spin on it. That's exactly how you want to do it, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this now. Luke Gallows once again into the cover, but I think Wilson's right there, and he is. Kit Wilson was right there to save the day, ladies and gentlemen. Did you expect anything else? I mean, I sure as hell did it. And now look at this. Now look at this as Kit Wilson on the outside cheering on as Elton Prince goes down. Now big boot. The big boot that made him get the victory last week. Will it be the same case this week into the cover? No. Oh man. I mean, hey, if there was no Carl Anderson, some can argue that right there would have been the beginning, or excuse me, the end. All right, I was going to argue the beginning of the end, but it's just straight end. As look at that, Wilson doing the most disrespectful thing you could do in professional wrestling, and that is stealing someone else's maneuver. No shame by Wilson. I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen, as Luke Gallows puts the two sweets up. He is not playing any games, ladies and gentlemen. And takes Pretty Deadly right down to the other side. As the referee's on the count, Gallows turns his attention back to the legal man in the ring, being Kit Wilson. Goes for a clothesline, but missed out there as Wilson's back in with a full head of steam now. And takes him down. Beautiful axe handle there by Kit Wilson. As Wilson goes to the top rope, ladies and gentlemen, is he going to be able to follow through? No! Gallows moves out of the way. Big boot by Gallows. As the action continues into the cover, is he going to be able to put it away? Whoa, no. We're going to have to go on commercial break. We'll be right back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder for WrestleMania, we are going to be getting a groundbreaking announcement that is going to change the very foundation of Universe Mode as we know it, as William Regal will be kicking off WrestleMania as we go Hollywood, and it's going to be damn good. I'll see you guys then, March 17th, mark your calendars. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and oh man, look at that. Once again, another move theft there by Kit Wilson, and Pretty Deadly was able to take control back during this commercial, or over the commercial break, as now they have Gallows right where they need him and takes him down to the other side. Beautiful work there as he's turning his attention to Carl Anderson, as Anderson's the legal man, it seems like. And big punch to the face there by Kit Wilson. Wilson and Anderson, two legal men, not in the ring, but they're the legal man. But Anderson now bringing him right back to the inside of the ring. That's exactly what he needs to do, as he's focusing on the inside of the ring. And Pretty Deadly's worried about the antics, and big breaking the head back. Beautiful work there by, wait a minute, tags in a big LG there. That's not going to be good. As now up on the shoulders, is this going to be it? Beautiful flapjack. Gallows looking to put it away here, and I ate my words there. Kit Wilson getting the foot up, knocking the eye of Luke Gallows, and now Elton Prince in the ring. The fresher man is in the ring, and big boot by Prince. Second week in a row. Is he going to be able to do it? Nowhere for Anderson if he's seen it. Deadly does it. For the second week in a row, Elton Prince getting the victory for Pretty Deadly. And ladies and gentlemen, we can officially say Pretty Deadly has moved up the ranking to that number 8 slot. And when it comes down to the OC, they're moved down to number 9, ladies and gentlemen. It's not something we wanted to do, but it's something that happened, ladies and gentlemen. They fought hard, tooth and nail, okay, ladies and gentlemen, and it was a damn good match. And it was a rankings match, but it was a good match. As Pretty Deadly in their second match here in Universe Mode has moved up the rankings, and in 2 weeks went from number 10 to number 8. If I'm the tag team champions, I'm worried about after Mania when it comes to Pretty Deadly. At WrestleMania, I defy the odds. What happened this past Monday, that doesn't defy me. What happened this past Monday, that doesn't make who Will Ospreay is. You may have laid out Will Ospreay. You may have gave the WWE another mission statement. But the truth is, you're backed into a corner. And you are scared. And a part of me likes that, because that means that I'm going to get the best Finn Balor. But the question is, Finn, am I going to get Finn Balor? Am I going to get Prince Devitt? Am I going to get a demon? Am I going to get the guy that everybody saw in Season 1, the guy that went into WrestleMania last year with a chip on his shoulder and a whole hell of a lot to prove? What Finn Balor am I going to get? Because if we continue to see, and when I say we, I mean me, Adam Pearce, the WWE locker room, the people watching at home, the people sitting in the arenas, if we continue to see the Finn Balor who is going to stand behind the likes of JD McDonough, Dominic Mysterio, and Damian Priest, if we see that Finn, what does that mean for the main event of WrestleMania? What does that mean for your world championship? You want to pass this off as it just being another night, but the fact of the matter is, it is not another night. What WrestleMania is it is the grandest stage of them all, and it isn't just that as a tagline. It's that because it is that. It is the grandest stage because it's where names are made. It's where you got your name put in the hat for King of the Ring following after. It's where you made your name state, and it's where people go back and watch every single year. It's where people are always going to go back and see one of John Cena's greatest highlights being against you, Finn Balor, because you were that hungry guy. You were the same guy who went in to No Mercy and put on a 25-minute banger with Bryan Danielson. That is the Finn Balor that we want. That is the Finn Balor that the entire WWE Universe deserves. You have been complacent and you have been lazy. I don't know when it came, but it came, and I don't know where you got it from, but you and your mind think that you can just give the WWE Universe bare minimum. That is why I am coming for that World Championship. That is why I am coming for everything that you stand on top of. I am here to take everything from you, Finn. And I am here to do it because nobody else has the balls to do it. And the people who have failed in the past, because for some reason, and for some reason only, when you get to those grand stages, you seem to show up and show out. But I do that every single time I step into the ring, because Will Ospreay isn't just an aerial assassin. Will Ospreay isn't just the king of the ropes. Will Ospreay is a man on a mission, and they called you that once upon a time, and when they did, you were one of the most dangerous men on the entire roster. Well, Finn, look in the mirror, because now instead of seeing yourself, instead of seeing that demon, you are going to see Will Ospreay. You are going to see a man who come March 17th, come 3 weeks time, is going to take everything from you. Because at this point in time, you are just a man who is fighting on another night. And me, I'm a man who is fighting on a night that can make everything for him. And if I lose everything. But if I win, Finn, if I win, I gain so much more. And if you think for a single second that I'm going to pass up on that opportunity, you're damn wrong. So bring your past. Bring your chip on your shoulder. Bring your demons, because I promise you, it won't make a difference. This Monday won't make a difference. What happened this past Monday, it won't make a difference. No matter how many times you try to sit me down with no matter how many attacks with chairs and coup de grace, it will not make a difference, because I will stand on that shoulder of yours. I will be that new chip, but it will not be something that you can overcome. I will break your back, and I will beat you in the middle of that ring at WrestleMania. And I will walk out World Heavyweight Champion, because I have to do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as mayhem continues to go inside your main event, I want to remind you it's going to be Claudio Castagnoli going one-on-one with the Great White Sheamus as he's making his return in ring. And that's not all, ladies and gentlemen, because coming up next, it is going to be Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley face-to-face split-screen interview. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm actually getting some breaking news right now. We're supposed to be getting into our split-screen interview, but Rhea Ripley is attacking the Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair. Mommy is all over the attack here tonight, as Finn Balor said to Damian Priest in the Judgment Day that the Judgment Day were not going to be sitting in the back any longer. They were going to be taking over, and I guess this was the takeover that they were talking about. Oh my God, going right after the Women's World Champion. She already has a match with her coming up at Mania, but that's not enough. That is not enough at all, as Rhea Ripley not playing any games with Bianca Belair here tonight, and Belair going up for a ride, a Riptide. Oh my goodness, Rhea Ripley sitting down the Women's World Champion as she is in the hunt for the title herself. Wow. Seattle, Washington, we have been waiting to say it all night, ladies and gentlemen, with a 20-minute time limit. It's time for your main event. Sheamus, Claudio Castagnoli. This one has professional wrestling written all over it, and I'm here for it, as the Brawling Brutes are going to be going against the Shield in a 6-man tag match at WrestleMania. But ladies and gentlemen, the brawling starts early tonight, as we are going to be seeing the leader of the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, in action for the first time in 4 months here in Universe Mode. In his return match, he is going to be taking on the Swiss Superman, the muscle of the Shield. Ladies and gentlemen, the first member since Roman Reigns, it is going to be Claudio Castagnoli. And it is going to be damn good, as this main event is set for you guys with a 20-minute time limit, and we are looking forward to every single bit of this main event. I want to sink my teeth in all of it. I'm hoping we get all 20 minutes written, ladies and gentlemen, because this one is going to be damn good. All right, if you haven't seen a good wrestling match, oh, you're in store for one, ladies and gentlemen. You look at the in-ring work that Sheamus has done over the course of Universe Mode history. First ever Intercontinental Champion here in Universe Mode, winning it back at the Elimination Chamber 2023, Season 1. Claudio Castagnoli, said it before, I'll say it again, being the very first member that Jon Moxley and Seth Rollins handpicked for the Shield. It wasn't Yuta, it wasn't Bryan, it was that man that we are seeing walk down the ramp right now. It had for so long, so many months, he has sat idly by, helping his members of the Shield, walking behind like the Shield do for their other member matches. But Claudio gets the spotlight tonight. Tonight, Claudio does what Claudio has said he was going to do since starting here in Universe Mode, and that was wrecking the system. The Shield stand for justice. Claudio sign, seal, and deliver. He is that punch of justice, and tonight we are getting that glass of the punch, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be damn good, as these two men are geared up, ready to go. And oh, Sheamus bringing him down with a beautiful maneuver there. Not playing any games with Claudio Castagnoli, knocking him down as Sheamus. Oh man, Sheamus now knee right into the back there. It's Claudio Castagnoli. Castagnoli not looking too good in this matchup already, as the matchup is just starting, as these men went all at each other during this Monday over on Raw, as they were brawling all crazy. And listen, look at the strength here by Sheamus. Look at this now. Beautiful power slam there by the Great White. Sheamus with a beautiful power slam, now going in uncharted territory as he's talking some smack to the Shield here. And look at this now. Sheamus, what does he have in mind here for the Swiss Superman? Backbreaker there. as this Monday, all 6 of these men broke out into a brawl, and it was Adam Pearce who popped up on a Titantron and said, listen, we're not going to be doing this every week. We're not going to be brawling every single week into chaos, into nothingness. It is going to be something, and at WrestleMania, it'll be the 6 of you guys taking each other on in a 6-man tag match, the Shield, fighting each other in a team capacity for the first time since No Way Out. Oh my God, look at Claudio. Absolutely letting go on that maneuver. Beautifully done there by Claudio Castagnoli, but Sheamus now turning the tides. You see these men all over each other in this matchup here tonight, and this is exactly what we expected this matchup to be, ladies and gentlemen. Hard hitting, and we expected these guys to be absolutely all over each other. And now look at this, Sheamus now, beautiful, oh no, Claudio, beautifully reversal by Claudio Castagnoli there. A Sheamus with a reversal. It's almost like these 2 men know each other so very well. I mean, you can argue that they do. They've trained with each other all over the world. We haven't seen them in a team-like capacity yet here in Universe Mode, but we know that they've trained with each other all over the world in the past. They have been friends before, but going down different paths here in Universe Mode. Sheamus being the leader of the Brawling Brutes. Claudio Castagnoli running with the Shield, doing what the Shield's been doing, standing on top of their game, and on top of their game, they've been the Shield, winning the first ever War Games match. And look at that, now Sheamus going for an Irish Curse backbreaker, but Claudio Castagnoli saying no, moving right out of the way, now having something in store here for Sheamus, going for a slap to the chest, but Sheamus saying no. Sheamus with a scoop slam there, though. Beautiful work there by Sheamus. Sheamus having Claudio Castagnoli well scouted here tonight in the main event of Mayhem, and oh, beautiful work there by Sheamus to Claudio Castagnoli. I want to remind everybody that this matchup here tonight has a 20-minute time limit for you guys here tonight in the main event, as this one is going to be damn good. But look at this now, the Great White going to the top of the rope. What does he have in mind here for the, oh, the Swiss! Claudio gets taken down into the cover here by Sheamus. Is the elbow drop going to be the thing? No. Man, oh man, Sheamus trying to get it done with an elbow drop here tonight. Shout out the Macho Man, and oh, wait a minute, up and down he goes. Beautiful maneuver there by Sheamus here tonight, as Claudio Castagnoli needs to pull his head back in the game. He needs to get himself back in this if he wants to walk away with the W. And you see Wheeler Yuta looking to help out one of his Shield brethren here, and oh my God, Castagnoli with a beautiful neck breaker, swinging neck breaker there to Sheamus, as Sheamus was down and out, and now Sheamus back up to his feet and not looking to take the disrespect by Claudio Castagnoli. Moxley and Yuta here. Moxley and Yuta trying to, I guess you can say, make sure things go smoothly here tonight. As sure you can argue that the Brawling Brutes are here to do the same, but oh, beautiful vertical suplex there by Claudio Castagnoli. What an episode of Mayhem it has been, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't so far, hit that thumbs up button. And Claudio, scoop slam there by Claudio Castagnoli to Sheamus. Is he going to knock him out? No. I mean, imagine if Claudio Castagnoli can win a matchup like this here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I said it before and I'll say it again. You know, Sheamus is no lightweight when it comes down to the in-ring work Sheamus has done here in the wrestling ring. Sheamus has defeated greats. He's defeated Drew McIntyre. He's defeated Robert Roode. He's done the great things. He's the first ever Intercontinental Champion. And oh, so imagine what that can do to the career of Claudio Castagnoli, defeating a guy like Sheamus, defeating the first ever Intercontinental Champion. What that can do to your career in a whole, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you one thing, it'll bring you to many great places. Claudio now brings him up and brings Sheamus back down. Beautiful work there by Sheamus, by Claudio Castagnoli, as it was Sheamus at one point looking good in this matchup. And it's Claudio looking better, as Claudio's already knocked off one of the members of the Brawling Brutes, being Butch. And Jon Moxley knocked off Ridge Holland. And big question here is the Shield about to go three for zip here for the, ooh, when it comes down to their fight here with the Brawling Brutes. A feud, a rivalry that came out of nowhere. And wait a minute now, what does Claudio have in mind here for Sheamus? Oh man, punching him down here, looking to bring things to the outside. And outside he does! Talk about heating things up and bringing things to a whole nother level. As Sheamus now looking to reverse and just throws Castagnoli back in the ring so he can get a second to breathe, so he can get a second to get his back together, as Claudio Castagnoli picks him up. And once again, the strength by Castagnoli has to be studied. And look at this now, Castagnoli once again, a suplexing machine, dude. I mean, come on. Between him and Gable tonight, a night of suplexes. And now look at this, a little bit of UFO action. We're getting it loud and proud. UFO 2. No. Wow, wow, wow. Even after the UFO, it still couldn't get the job done as Sheamus up with a vertical. Is Castagnoli going to be able to follow through with it? Look at the strength by Castagnoli. Down he goes. What a main event here tonight on Mayhem. And kick to the back there by Claudio Castagnoli. And Castagnoli's lining him up, saying he wants another one. He wants to hit him with another big UFO. As now bouncing him off of the ropes there and knocking him down. Sheamus. As look at this now, Claudio Castagnoli picking Sheamus up and dropping him down into the cover. No. Sheamus rolling out of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta say, that right there might have been the smartest thing that Sheamus has done in this match thus far, as Wheeler Yuta looking to give him no room to breathe, taunting in his face, and Sheamus not liking any of that, as Claudio Castagnoli now getting in the face of Sheamus and looking to suplex him for his troubles. This time on the outside, Butch like a rabid dog, wanted to get his hands on Claudio in the Shield, but he's keeping calm for the match's sake. And now look at Claudio Castagnoli bringing this one up from the ring and ramp. And look at this now. Down he goes again. Butch trying to come to the aid, but at no avail. And wait a minute now. Claudio Castagnoli, looking to bring him over, but his back gave out. Sheamus sitting him down, though. Sheamus sitting down Castagnoli. Big bro kick. Bro kick by Sheamus. What the hell did we just see? And wait, what? I didn't even realize the clock went off, the timer went off, and all hell's breaking loose. This match is underway. This match is done and over with as the 10 count went up, and this matchup is breaking loose. Sheamus going after Claudio. Ridge going after Moxley. Ridge has Moxley up. Moxley's up. Powerbomb. Moxley just got laid out on the announce desk. And look at this, in the crowd, it's Butch and Yuta. Butch and Yuta in the crowd going at each other. This is broken down, ladies and gentlemen, as the Mayhem crowd is absolutely unhinged here tonight. There is nowhere for anybody to go. It is all brawl here tonight in Seattle. Look at this, Holland going after Moxley. This time, Sheamus looking to do it to Claudio. What Claudio wants to do to him. Sheamus taking him to the outside, bringing him down. Claudio Castagnoli's done. Ladies and gentlemen, what an episode of Mayhem, as this is one in the books, and this is one that's going down in 6-man tag match, and it's gonna be damn good, ladies and gentlemen, as this Monday on Raw, the Nightmare Mommy Rhea Ripley steps up to take on Shotzi Blackheart. But that is not all, ladies and gentlemen. Now confirmed, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles, will be going one-on-one with one out of the three that he will be competing with inside that Fatal 4-Way North American Championship match. It'll be Chad Gable, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be promising good. And inside your main event, we're looking to make it a straight-up professional wrestling matchup, as Johnny Gargano will be going one-on-one with Dax Hardwood. It'll be these two teams plus the Usos in triple threat action for the tag titles at Mania. Who's getting the momentum this Monday? Comment down below, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed this, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more. We're on the road to 3K. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.